watching Seahawk basketball on AHS Live.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Dave Wilder, Lou D'Amelio, on behalf of the entire AHS Live crew, bringing you into Mount Vernon High School Gymnasium for another night of basketball here at the 2A level.
Yes.
From the combined District 1 and 2 championship tournament.
Right.
Man, let me breathe.
Yeah,
that was a big
I
thing.
know, right?
Dave Wilder, how the heck are you?
Great. How you doing?
I am doing really good. I'm really looking forward to tonight's matchup. Last night, great game.
Yeah.
A lot of great basketball going on these days, all around the state. Here tonight, we have a premier matchup between the Anacortes Seahawks and the Liberty Patriots.
Right.
And Dave, as you said, you've seen these guys play a couple of times already.
Yeah.
This should be a significant challenge in both directions. For both teams, this will be a great matchup.
Yeah, no doubt. Outside of our league, within our district, this is definitely the toughest team that I have seen this year. I'm sure Coach Semp and Coach Sullivan and Coach Enderman and all of them have a plan, of course, but I just going in, they are definitely on paper probably the toughest challenge we've had since Linden Christian earlier this season.
Wow.
So we'll see how things go here. The Hawks are going to have to play a good game in order to obviously win. It's not one of those games where they can have an off night.
Right.
And still come out on top.
Right.
So,
and we've seen that. We've seen that throughout the season with this team, where they'll have a cold quarter.
Yeah.
Or they'll have a cold half, and then they'll bounce back. They'll fight back. They'll drag themselves back into the game. Yeah. But I think what you're saying is tonight for this game, this might be, every minute of every quarter you got to be on your game.
No doubt.
It's not going to be slack.
No doubt. Coach Sem talked about that before. He knows if the boys go out and play 32 minutes of Anacortes basketball, they are unbeatable.
Yeah.
He knows that. Easier said than done, of course, but the closer you can be to 32 minutes, the better chance you have of having success as far as winning.
Right,
so,
right.
And, of course, a win, very important tonight, because if you win tonight, you're in the district championship, which because of the Seahawks RPI seed from the state, they are guaranteed at least one day in Yakima no matter what.
Right.
Even if they lost at regionals, they get another opportunity in Yakima to stay in the state tournament.
Right.
Ideally, you don't lose, so you don't have to worry about it, but it opens up a bunch of avenues that a lot of teams don't have, because the Hawks happen to finish in the top 8 in the RPI for the state.
And so that's one of the big changes that we've seen this year. Everybody always feared the loser out regional round, where you could be the best team in the state, you could just have an off night, or have somebody who's slightly banged up, and one game and it's done for the rest of your season. So what you're saying, one of the changes that happened here with the RPI system is teams like Anacortes are now guaranteed a chance to at least travel to Yakima and compete on that first day. And so what we're anticipating here tonight is going to be a great
But
basketball
only with a win tonight is that guaranteed.
Right, exactly. It's a great basketball game. It's going to take a win to get them to that point. So, it's a little bittersweet for me tonight. I always love this particular part of the district champions, because I remember a couple of years ago when Joe D'Amelio was out here, actually a year ago, Joe D'Amelio was out here, my son, and had that buzzer beater right at the last moment one of the most exciting games I've ever watched for that entire team. But that particular moment just brought the crowd to its feet, and then they went on and onto the district championship. So with that in their back pocket, we hope that this team of Seahawks will be just as successful going forward.
You bet. First team since the 70s to finish undefeated in league.
Yes.
So they've made it. Every year, each team is trying to make an accomplishment of some sort. Joe's team, for example, had won the first league title since 1981.
Right.
These guys are undefeated for the first time in league since the 70s, and of course, everybody every year is chasing that one that has evaded the Seahawks, which is that golden ball at the end of the year. So we'll see how it goes.
Well, we are just a couple of minutes away from the tip, and we're going to be really, really happy when this game gets underway, and we can bring you the Anacortes Seahawks and the Liberty Patriots fighting it out here at Mount Vernon High School on the floor of the district tournament. We're going to take a break. We're going to do a little pregame business. We'll bring you back in, talk about the starters, and get things underway right after this.
Did you know that the largest toy store in Skagit County is here in Anacortes? Here at Toy Stories, we have a wide selection of the best toys you can find anywhere.
Wow!
From our large selection of stuffed animals
Cool!
to our massive Lego kit area.
Alright!
Stop in to check out our brand new RC toy selection, including drones, or pick out a baby shower gift.
Awesome!
Try out a toy, have it wrapped, and walk out all in the same visit.
I love it!
There's something for everybody here at Toy Stories on 9th Street, Anacortes.
Kennelly Keys Music in Anacortes is your one-stop shop for all your musical needs. As a full-service music retailer, Kennelly Keys offers everything from sales and rentals to music lessons and repairs. Whatever you need, Kennelly Keys Music has you covered. Visit our website at KennellyKeysMusic.com, follow us on Facebook, or stop by the store and speak with our knowledgeable staff. And make sure to check out our new music hall. Kennelly Keys Music, located at 1904 Commercial Avenue in Anacortes.
And we bring you back in live to Mount Vernon High School, home this year of the District 1-2 combined tournament. And man, there's a sea of purple off to our right here. A lot of the hometown faithful here tonight for this game. It's going to be a fantastic matchup. And Dave, you said you've watched this team already a couple of times. What do we have to be careful of here?
Well, they first of all, defensively, they're mainly man-to-man, but they like to do a lot of that run and jump stuff out of the man to try and cause some pressure, kind of like we do with our extend out of the zone, same concept, right? But offensively, they have a sophomore, number 11, Jake Elfstrom, that is a stud. That's the only way to put it. But where his weakness is he struggles off the dribble. But if he catches and shoots, it's pretty much going in the hole. He's a pretty good defender to top it off. And then you got Bo Moad, number 25, who will shoot from anywhere, no matter if someone's on him or not.
Yeah, man, and they got some height on this team. Moad 6'5".
Yep.
Mikey Walter, another senior at 6'4". Julian Manning Bruce, a junior at 6'6". So a number of guys over the 6 foot plus mark here.
Yeah, and you won't see Julian Manning Bruce play too much, most likely, even though he's a big guy. As you can tell, he's a football player, I'm sure. But then the other guy you got to watch for is their point guard, number 3, Nick Chung. He is definitely the leader of this team, and the one that, just like most point guards, directs everything, and everything goes through him.
The floor general.
The floor general, yes. And we'll see how well Liberty can handle what Anacortes has planned for them this evening. So it's going to be an exciting matchup. We know how good this Hawks team is and what to expect out of each of those individuals. And
as you watch here, as you correctly point out, the coach of the Liberty Patriots tends to stand off to the side, does not expect to interact with players. Coach Semf has a long history of sending his players over to make sure they shake the hands of the opposing head coach.
Well, it's rude to not shake his hand.
We're gonna see if they have to go seek him out, because he's in the far corner of the court.
I guarantee you they know where he's at. It's rude to not shake the head coach's hand, I think. So,
it's a particular point with Coach Semf, and I certainly respect where he's coming from.
Right.
Well, we are just about ready to get this one underway, folks. In the background, you'll hear them getting ready to introduce the starters. This is the second game of the night, so there will not be a salute to the colors before the game.
Right.
And first called for the Patriots, number 3, Nick Chung, the point guard and the engine of the offense.
For the Seahawks, at guard, a 6-foot senior, number 12, Derek Vance.
And Derek Vance out first for the starters tonight.
Patriots at guard, a 6'2" junior, number 21, Stephen Hay
called out as the second starter for the Patriots. He didn't think he was going to be the second one called, but he was. 6'2" junior. A name that is familiar to Anacortes basketball viewers, Tyler Bluen, part of the scoring machine here this year for the Seahawks. And then Blake McAllister, a junior at 6'3", out next. The third starter. Yes, Dave and I are watching as the players are working, Anacortes players working very hard to seek out this opposing coach and make sure to shake his hand.
He has decided now to come over to that side.
Make it easy for him.
There you go. You betcha.
Tristan Lowry now called out onto the floor for the Seahawks. And now they'll bring out Jake Elstrom, a sophomore starting 6'3".
Junior, number 44, Jacob South.
And then a familiar name once again in the starting rotation, Jacob South, number 44. The final starter for the Liberty Patriots, a senior, Bo Moad, 6'5". And the final starter for the purple and white tonight, Jesse Keltner. And so 8 minutes are on the clock. We're about ready to get things going. Good representation tonight in the student section for both schools, but I would say it probably leans a little bit towards the purple and white.
Just a tad.
Just a bit. Once again, the Anacortes High School Band here to provide some great sounds, as they did last night. Really good stuff last night out of the band. Super appreciative of that program. In particular, the drum line was doing some great stuff last night.
You bet.
So the Hawks are on the floor awaiting the Patriots. Patriots still in a huddle, getting some last-minute coaching advice. And it looks to me like Jesse Keltner stepping into the circle for the Hawks tonight.
And usually 21 does the jump ball for Liberty, also Stephen Hay, which appears to be the case again tonight. So defensive tip from both teams here.
On behalf of the AHS Live crew, we're really happy to bring you this contest. Thank you so much for joining us from wherever you are. Anacortes comes away with a tip. And around the arc we go. Lowry down into the corner, into the elbow.
Little high-low action there.
Down they go. Ball gets loose, going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Liberty. That will be an Anacortes ball.
Nice job by the Hawks there, flashing from the opposite side, Jesse Keltner, and getting that high-low action started.
Vance on the inbound. There's a three-pointer, and it's good. What a way to start it off for Tyler Bluen. 3 from outside the arc.
So let's see what the Seahawks have decided to do here defensively. I know what the plan was, Lou. I found out yesterday. We'll let the viewers watch it for a little bit and see if they figure it out.
Nice bounce pass to the
That's
left-hand
not
block,
part of
and
the
that's good for 2. Yeah. McAllister for 2, close in on the left-hand side. Backcourt pressure here right out of the gate by Liberty. Across the 10-second line they come. Quickly they move it inside. South with the ball underneath. Pumps it once, goes up,
Nice
can't
job.
get it, gets his own rebound, puts it in for 2. There's 2 for big number 44.
And Liberty, what I've seen when I've watched them, Lou, is some days they crash the boards really well, and some days they don't. It's not a consistent thing. So we have a
Away from the
we're gonna
ball,
have a foul on 11. I'm sorry, on Tristan Lowry.
It's on Lowry. Lowry contacted 11, and 11 hit bounced off the floor away from the ball. They were saying that there was an offensive push.
Right.
And now the 2 of them are
So as you can
opposite side of the floor
see
again.
here, we are face guarding 11 and 25, and then we're doing a triangle with the other 3 guys defensively here.
So a little defensive emphasis here on the...
And now 11's beginning to flop out of frustration, I assume, but that's okay. Keep playing D is what I say.
Chung on the dribble. Back they go to him. He's going to take a 3 from the outside, a little bit long. Goes off the backside of the rim. Nice big rebound by Keltner. Goes to Vance. Vance to Lowry. Lowry will bring it back across the top of the arc. Over to Vance. Vance going to call the play. Offense swills into motion. 21 seconds to go on the shot clock. Pass inside. They go down low.
Yep, push in the back there. Moad will get the call against him, number 25 for Liberty.
The 6'5" senior called for the first team foul, first personal foul for him. That's going to bring Keltner to the line, shooting 2. Nice move underneath there by Keltner.
You bet. Hawks got their high-low action out of that again. Lou, hopefully that'll keep working that easy, huh?
Yeah, well, that was great. I mean, so far they have found openings under there with Keltner and with South.
Right.
On 3 consecutive trips down the floor, and Keltner makes them both. 7-2 now your score in the early going. We've played 2 minutes of basketball. Anacortes up by 5. Around the outside of the perimeter we go. Liberty working the ball, trying to find a way to get in. Chung on the dribble and kicks it out. Here's a long 3 that's good. McAllister.
He has all 5 of Liberty's points thus far.
Keltner now wide open down low. They get the ball to him. Defense catches up. Lowry's going to take a long three from the outside. Off the front of the rim, no good. Keltner brings it down. On the dribble, they go into the paint. Ball's loose off the rebound.
Nice hustle.
Lowry working his way through the crowd. Now the shot from the outside. It's in
Oh,
and
yeah,
out.
no.
No good.
Great job
Gets his
by
own
South
rebound.
to tip it. Now we got a foul on number 23, McAllister.
Great hustle play out of Bluen there. Puts the shot up, goes in and gets his own rebound. And as you said, Dave, McAllister called for the second team foul. Quick inbound bounce pass. Bluen on the dribble now. To Vance, to Lowry. They work it back over to the right-hand side.
Seahawks being very patient here.
17 seconds on the shot clock.
Right.
They work it into the elbow. There's the high pass.
Yep.
Nope. It's going to come away as a turnover.
It's okay to shoot from there, too. I know it's nice to get the pass down low, but when they know it's coming, it's better to just put up the shot from the foul line there.
That's a nice cut that Chung does. Watch number 3 there. As he cuts, instead of just cutting it across, he cuts down into the paint, just enough to draw the defense to him. Bad pass, bounces off of Keltner. He reaches down and picks it up. They will turn over to Anacortes.
Fortunate after giving up the offensive rebound there.
Outside shot for 3. That's good by Lowry. Tristan Lowry for 3. 10-5 your new score. 4 minutes and 15 seconds to go here in the first period of play.
So I'll be curious to see how long Coach Semp is going to stick with the triangle and 2 here. And if it's something he's just planning to use temporarily, or if he's just going to go throughout, a whole half or a whole game, it'll be interesting to see.
Well, so far Anacortes is winning the rebound war, and that's a good thing. There's one shot off the rim. It's a grab. Lowry comes down the floor with it. Bluen comes down the floor with it, gets it to Lowry. It's going to get mishandled and bounce out of bounds.
Right.
Off of Keltner's hand, and so that will be a turnover to Liberty.
That was right in front of us. He got the call right. It's a good thing it was in front of us, because on the other end, he would have been wrong. So,
is that how it works?
Yeah.
Is the floor tilted a little bit?
Yeah, exactly.
3 minutes and 40 seconds to go here in the first opening quarter of this semifinal game. 10-5 your score. Anacortes up by 5 points. A scoop shot there that's good. And that's going to make it 10-7.
Now Liberty showing a little bit of their press.
Yeah, we saw it in the opening minute and didn't see it again until now. Lowry, nice pass inside to Keltner, and Keltner slams it home.
And the gym explodes.
Oh, man, that was big.
Great job by the Hawks there with their passing to get it to a wide open Jesse down low.
And another blown pass there that's going to go right to Anacortes, and we're going to get a foul.
Chung.
That's going to go against Liberty. Oh, man. Lowry throws up the outside 3 just to see what happens, and it goes in. The crowd reacts to that. Of course, shot does not count, but it is 12-7.
He does got to be careful there, though. Some refs want to give you a delay of game warning on that.
Especially if they put their hand out for the ball and you go ahead and shoot it.
Right.
So that's the 3rd team foul here in the first period of play.
Eli Moore checks in for Jacob South for the Seahawks.
Seahawks will inbound the ball from midcourt. Bluen with the ball now. To Vance. Vance to Moore. Lowry outside 3, in and out. No good.
Oh, we got to call a foul on 25 there.
And Moore gets muscled up and knocked down.
Good job, Eli.
And they're going to call that on Moad, and he's not happy about it.
Right. Well, we're going to have a sub for Liberty here. Chris Hansen, probably for Moad.
Yeah, Moad's going to come out. He's
that was
obviously
his
pretty
second
emotional.
foul also.
Pretty emotional. Might need to take a minute and sit down there.
Right.
So. All right, so Anacortes in from the baseline. Shot from the outside, no good for 3 by Bluen. Recovered by High. High's going to come down the floor, put up a little floater, no
Nice
good.
job by Keltner.
Moore grabs that. Now Vance on the move, coming down through the defense. He'll kick the ball over to Lowry. Lowry into the middle of the paint, puts it up for 2. Anacortes extends the lead. 14-7 now your score with 2 minutes and 23 seconds to go here in the first period of play. Wow, what an opening by Anacortes.
Yep. Hawks still in there. Now they're in a box and 1, Lou.
Yep.
Since 25 is off the floor. They're just now face guarding number 11.
Lowry manages to knock the ball loose. It will be recovered by Liberty, and you can see Chung now directing the offense exactly how he wants things to go.
Right.
He moves the ball.
Nice job by
Pop-up
Eli.
shot from the elbow. No good. Well defended.
That's offensive.
Oh.
Oh goodness.
That
Okay.
should have been an offensive foul, but it's not going to get called.
All right.
Mikey Walter in for 2.
And that's where Mikey and my scouting, Lou, has been toughest, is on the offensive boards. It's where he gets most of his points from, his putbacks. So.
Well, he cleared a path there, that's for sure. Here's an outside
Yeah.
shot by Lowry, no good. And the rebound is going to come down in Anacortes' hands, but there's going to be a foul against Liberty on the play.
And I believe that's going to be against Chris Hansen, number 15. Yes.
That will be the 5th team foul for Liberty here in the opening period. That's going to be a real problem for them as the first half of this game progresses.
You bet.
14-9 now your score. Anacortes ahead, as they have been the entire game so far.
Evan Rodriguez checked in for Tristan Lowry, and Jacob South back in for Jesse Keltner.
Rodriguez with the ball right away, gets it to Moore. Moore curls around top of the arc, top of the paint, moves it back outside. Rodriguez open on the right-hand side. Oh, it bounces up and down. The
great job by South.
But there's Jacob South. He grabs it for the putback for 2, and Anacortes goes into the press. Long press pass, breaks it.
Nice hand.
Liberty puts it up, no good. Rodriguez rips it down, great rebound. Ball back in Rodriguez's hands. Comes out to the top of the arc, sets his feet just inside. This will be for 2, no good. Bounces all over the place, does not go down in the hoop.
Right.
Boy, every place else but in the hoop for Rodriguez so far. Chung works his way through the pickets there. And from the right-hand side, Liberty puts it in for 2. Makes the score 16-11 with less than 30 seconds to play here.
See if the Seahawks, well, he can pretty much hold for 1 shot. It's about a half a second off the shot. Oh, never mind.
And instead, Bluen's going to drive to the hoop and go up from the right-hand side, draws the foul.
I like
Clock
that
stops
plan.
at 23.8 seconds, but Anacortes has a 5-point lead. Yeah, everybody was expecting him to just kind of hesitate and wait for the clock to get down to 10 seconds. He just drove the lane and drew the foul.
So Hansen just picked up his second. He had subbed for Moad, who had 2, and it appears.
Dave, at this rate, Anacortes is going to be in the bonus for most of the second period of play.
Yes, it's going to be nice.
Anacortes with 1 team foul. Liberty with 6 at this point, as we just about reach the end of the first period of play. Bluen now. Here's the shot.
There
And
we
it's
go.
good.
Connor Rodriguez for Tyler Bluen now.
Number 20, Connor Rodriguez into the game. 17-11 your new score. Anacortes in the press. Backcourt pressure. 19 seconds to go.
Nice screen by Jacobs. Oh, come on.
We're going to get a whistle stopping play. And that will get called against South.
And it was like a defensive screen. I guess that's why, maybe. I don't know.
Second team foul, first personal foul for South. 16 seconds to go here as the clock begins to run on the inbound ball. Chung with the ball. And now Liberty will just set up for that one last shot to wrap up this period. Nice bounce pass to the inside. They work it through. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Liberty. Turnover to Anacortes with just under 5 seconds left to go.
And the Seahawks just went straight 2-3 there, Lou. So really mixing it up tonight. Throwing Liberty off track here.
Down the floor they come. Floater as time expires. Oh, no good. Well, that was an exciting first half of play. Anacortes now leads 17-11 over the Liberty Patriots. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back with the second period.
The Action Club is a Kiwanis club for adults with disabilities. Every second Saturday of every month, you can head to the Port of Anacortes web lockers at Seafarers Way and Q Avenue. Once there, you can recycle your computers, monitors, laptops, tablets, Kindles, portable DVD players, e-readers, and televisions. The money we collect during the e-cycle is used in several ways to benefit community service projects.
At the Senior College, we believe that learning should never stop. Anacortes Senior College offers lifelong learning opportunities to adults over 50 in a relaxed atmosphere. No tests or homework. ASC is run by volunteers, including retired college professors, scientists, artists, business, and medical professionals. Fall, winter, and spring courses are held Tuesdays and Thursdays. For more information of fall of 2016 classes, go to seniorcollege.org.
You're watching Seahawk basketball on AHS Live.
And back we come as play gets underway in the second period. Liberty with the ball, trailing by 6 points, 17-11. Seahawks in the lead as they have been all game long. They have good trap down in the corner, and we are going to get a jump ball as Rodriguez and Derek Vance. Nice trap in the corner there.
Yeah, 2-3 trap in the corners, and nice job by both of them there to force the turnover. What do we got here?
They need that shot clock. Need to reset the shot clock. So Anacortes should get a new clock since they just got the ball.
Right. That's fair.
So, so a possession arrow gives the ball to Anacortes. Vance will bring it up the floor.
Not the pass we're looking for there.
Oh, last touched by Connor Rodriguez, and so that will be a turnover to Liberty. Kind of a big floater pass here. That one maybe a little bit too easy to read.
Liberty trying to bait you into passes like that, so you got to shorten them up.
So Chung with the ball, top of the arc. He'll go to Roberson, back to Chung. Anacortes now showing 2-3 defensively. 17-11 your score. About a minute elapsed here in the second period of play. 14 seconds left in the shot clock. Down deep they go. South has got himself a big assignment, and he gets a big swat. Knocks that shot down. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Chung finds his way inside. No good. And up goes Big South. South grabs onto it, and we're going to get a foul.
That'll be on Blake McAllister. That's also his second now, Lou.
And just like that, that's the 7th foul. We're going to go one-on-one here, or 1-on-1.
This is really throwing off Liberty's coach. He has a pretty set substitution pattern, I've noticed in the few games I've watched. This is kind of throwing that off. He's usually like at specific times putting certain guys in every game. And that's not going to work here tonight.
He's got to go 7 minutes now of the second period with his team bringing people to the line. Anacortes is in the bonus. So let's see what South does here from the line. And he earns himself a second after making the first. 18-11 now your score. And Dave, we know how devastating this can be. When you get yourself into a situation where the other team is coming to the line with the clock stopped and getting a chance to score over and over, it can really increase the margin before we get to the half here.
Right, no doubt.
So Anacortes into the backcourt pressure. Chung working his way through it. Deep pass all the way down the floor.
And there's 11 wanting to shoot, but that's not how he is comfortable shooting. He didn't get a chance to get his feet set, so.
Connor Rodriguez doing his best to keep that ball inbounds. He's the last to touch it as it goes out of bounds, but the only reason that ball was loose is because Connor was doing a great job down there defensively.
That's right.
Blocking the shooter. Chung looking to inbound the ball. Quick bounce pass gets it into play.
Oh, we got to get up on him.
Over to the left-hand side they go. Anacortes once again really working hard defensively in that 2-3. And Rodriguez, quick hand, knocks it out of bounds. Great deflection.
You bet. 14 seconds will be left on the shot clock. Hawks doing a really good job defensively here.
And we see Julian Manning Bruce jogging in, and that'll bring out their other big man, Mikey Walters. And Keltner back into the game for Anacortes.
So now that Tristan and Tyler are back in, let's see if they have what they do defensively.
And Manning Bruce just trying hard to establish base position down there. That is a big wide base to work around.
Yes.
Big strong guy.
And
just like that,
violation.
There you go. Time expires. Great defensive effort on part of the Seahawks.
Yeah.
So now you go back to that deflection that was done by Rodriguez, where he knocked the ball out of bounds into the student section. Mm-hmm. Right there, a lot of the players, I think, for Liberty, the ball comes back in and they forget that we've only got 14 seconds left. Exactly. You don't get a new clock there. So time expires and turn over to Anacortes. Rodriguez, nice head fake, works his way back inside. Nice rotation. Back out to go to the corner. He says, I'm open. Oh, man, it bounces around, does not fall in. It's a good-looking shot.
Darn close, darn close.
Chung comes away with it, passes into the low right corner. A lot of defense down there. They try to work the ball in down low. It gets deflected out of bounds. Last touched by the Seahawks. 18-11 your score. 5 minutes and 45 seconds left to go here in the second period of play from this district championship semifinal game.
Hawks,
Oh, boy.
Oh,
no. Too bad.
Goodness.
Evan Rodriguez with a big hand knocking that shot away. He saw that coming and just positioned himself perfectly, but they're going to say he got a little bit of hand there.
Well, yeah.
I don't know if we got that on the replay, but boy, that was from where we are at the exact opposite end. Of course, it was clearly
it looked pretty
no
clean,
contact.
right? But we're not down there.
We're not going to agree with that ref that was standing 4.5 feet away. We here 100 feet away got a much better view of that. So. Your score is still 18-11.
Actually, it should be, 18-11. Yeah, he missed the first one. That's right. And misses the second.
Missed the second one.
And we get the rebound. Nice
Great.
hustle by Keltner.
Wow, what a save. Lowry now with the ball. Ball gets knocked loose and goes off his foot. Turned over to Liberty. So the Patriots come down the floor. Patriots seem to be struggling against this 2-3. They're having difficulty getting in close. We get another tip block.
Yeah, by Keltner once again.
Keltner working hard down there defensively. Just
they got to call
job.
fouls on that.
Yeah, there you go.
Good job, Tyler, being aggressive and going to the hole because they got to foul you.
It looked kind of like a gang fight as he was working his way through there. Boy, he was just getting pushed and banged around.
Right.
Finally, we get a whistle. So this will be a shooting foul, so he'll get both. 18-11 your score right now, but it just changed. 19-11.
Derek Vance for Connor Rodriguez. Now we're set to rebound.
There we go.
Well, really probably to press.
Wow, makes them both.
Yeah.
Anacortes doing very well from the line tonight.
Yes, they are actually, Lou. I'll get you that.
Manning Bruce open underneath. Oh, he had a wide open basket, could not put it in, but on the putback he manages to make it happen.
Can't give him a second chance.
Those are the first points, I believe, for Liberty in the second period.
Right.
So it is now 20-13. Evan Rodriguez with the ball. He goes to Derek Vance. Vance will kick it outside. Lowry feeds it inside, and Manning Bruce going to get called for chesting up a little bit too hard on Jesse Keltner there.
Right.
And Keltner wisely just kind of walks away and says, I'll make a statement at the free throw line. We are 1-1. This was not a shooting foul, but Anacortes is in bonus, and it's about to go into double bonus here. We got almost 5 minutes left in this period, and Liberty has 9 fouls. Anacortes only with 3. So Keltner making the most of the 1-and-1 opportunity, puts in the first, earns himself a second, 21-13. Anacortes is led from the get-go in this game. There's the shot. It's good.
8 for 10 for the Hawks from the line tonight.
That is going to be huge. Chung on the dribble, moves the ball over to the right-hand side of the arc. Vance over there doing a great job defensively. Rodriguez pops out. Now floats back to the back line.
Nice defense.
Chung puts it up for 3, no good. Ball's bounced around, it's up for grabs, and we're going to get a whistle. No
Probably
shot.
on Derek Vance. Incidental contact there, but I think they kind of had to call it. Yeah.
So that will be the 4th team foul of the half for the Hawks. His first.
That foul actually was probably a good break for the Hawks because Hellstrom would have been ready to shoot a wide open shot.
And off the inbound play, we got a shot that's missed, but then a putback as Jake Elfstrom manages to find the hole. 22-15.
That's his first 2 of the night. Lou averages almost 16 a game, but made him miss the first shot. Just can't let him have the second.
Vance from the corner, and he sinks it for 3. Man, that was pretty.
We got a Seahawk timeout, going to be a 30.
We're going to stay right with you here in this timeout, man. That was one heck of a shot. They doubled up, I believe. I'm thinking that was Keltner they doubled up on, or Bluen.
Yeah.
But he just saw the opportunity to pass down low to Vance, and Vance just calm and cool sank that from the corner for 3, making your score 25-15, widening the margin to 10, the largest it's been so far tonight with 4 minutes to go in the second quarter of play.
Well, the Seahawks are fortunate enough that they can kind of force other teams to pick their poison. Okay, you're not going to double the post. We'll just give it to them and let them do their thing.
Yep.
Oh, you're going to double the post? Oh, by the way, we can all shoot from outside. So, as a defense, it really stinks when you run into teams like that. So, and hopefully they can keep it going, obviously. And hopefully they know they got someone deep here. I'm sure Lowry does, but just in case.
Well, he floats out. Manning Bruce with the ball now. Well guarded from underneath. Oh, no. Are we going to get a whistle there?
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's a block, but anytime your arm comes down, they love to call the foul. They just have to assume it's a foul.
Jesse Keltner, great to watch him do that. If you were watching Keltner, he floated into the middle. Hey,
what's up? Sorry.
Floated in the middle, and he just was waiting there, knowing they were going to give that ball to Manning Bruce, and sure enough, when he did, he was ready.
Right. He makes the first. Sorry to interrupt the broadcast there. But
Jordan Neville walked up behind us and said hello. Good to see him in the house tonight.
Yeah, definitely. I thought I told everyone earlier this little box is for talent only. But
well, he may qualify.
I guess he qualifies.
So Manning Bruce manages to put one of them in, but not the other. 25-16 your score now. Just under 4 minutes left here before we get to halftime
nice job,
in this game.
Eli.
Eli Moore driving hard from the left-hand side and sinks the 2 and draws the foul.
Beautiful, beautiful. If we got that on the replay, Eli just puts it on the floor and said, I'm going to the hoop. Feel free to try and stop me. Oh, by the way, that didn't work, so let me just make the basket.
It's so funny as Manning Bruce goes out and we see Walter coming back into the game for Liberty. It's so funny when you see a guy like Moore there. When he was a younger player, he needed a big, wide lane. And now all he needs is a crease. Just a crease is enough for him to realize, oh, I just go right in there. And sure enough, makes it count for 2. Doesn't get the free throw, but he created the 3-point opportunity.
Okay, we're back to the triangle and 2 here, Lou. As you can see with both 25 and 11 on the floor, they are back to face guarding those guys.
South goes up and over, but it's just a little bit too little on the defense, and Walters is able to put one in.
A little off on the rotation there with the triangle portion.
3 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the second period of play. Anacortes up 27-18 at this point.
Not a lot of switches out of Liberty either when they play this man defense.
They're going to get a jump ball on the floor there.
They do whatever they can to stay with the guy they're originally guarding.
Which can work to your advantage in the offense. You can use some pick plays and you can figure out who's faster than who and make the pass go there.
Right.
That can be a real burden for a defense to try and always stay with your man. So they work the ball down low. Lowry
nice job,
pops
Lowry.
it loose. Yeah, great defensive effort. He'll slow things up as he realizes he's 3-on-1 coming down the floor.
Who shoot that, Tyler?
Bluen puts it in for 3 from the outside.
Sorry if I sound frustrated, but he's a great shooter. He needs to be shooting when he's open.
Missed shot out of McAllister there. I'm sorry, Elfstrom there.
Yeah, so what we're seeing is anytime he gets it now, he's just trying to get a shot because they need his shots, and he knows that. Oh,
Moore
wow.
works his way inside. Boy, what a great look he just got. Could not get the shot to fall, but he certainly earned the right to take it. He worked his way in. Outside for 3. That's good.
That's why you have to be on those guys.
That's out of Moawad.
Right.
30-21 now your score. Just about 2 minutes to go here before we get to halftime.
Nice job. Followed his own shot there, got the offensive rebound loose.
Bluen now on the dribble. He'll go to Vance. Vance works it in.
Uh-oh. There we go. Let's get the ball
Hotly
off the
contested
baseline
there.
in the corner, please.
And we got a whistle stop and play. That's going to be a timeout called by Coach Semp.
An emphatic timeout, as they say.
30-21 your score. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome to the Rockfish Grill.
The Rockfish Grill specializes in fresh Northwest food, including seafood and pizza prepared in their wood-fired oven. They proudly pour Anacortes ales and lagers, brewed right next door at the Anacortes Brewery. The Rockfish Grill and their companion business, H2O, feature live entertainment every week with local and national acts. The Rockfish Grill, Anacortes Brewery, and H2O, 4th and Commercial in downtown Anacortes.
You're watching Seahawk basketball on AHS Live.
And we're underway here coming out of the timeout. 30-21 your score. Anacortes up by 9 points. Just got about 1 minute and 45 seconds left to go here before we get to halftime in this contest. Outside shot by Lowry. Oh, over the top of the rim, no good. Chung with the ball now. On the dribble, comes down the floor.
If I were Liberty, I would not continue to leave him open like that because they eventually start falling.
He's happy to take that shot.
Yeah.
He's good at doing it. Yeah.
Nice defense by Eli Moore. Jacob South with a nice hustle to get on the floor there.
Once again, Lowry finds himself 3-on-1 coming down the floor because he comes down the floor so darn fast.
Right.
Vance with the ball.
Nice
Nice feed
back cut.
inside.
That's going to be.
Last touch by Liberty. Oh, my goodness.
I understand.
Mikey Walter.
Yeah. Point guard is telling him, no. Stop talking, as you'll see on the replay.
Yeah.
I don't know that it actually touched Walter. It's tough to tell there.
Yeah, Walter.
But
Walter a little bit animated in his protest there.
Good job by his point guard, though, to get him to calm down.
1 minute and 5 seconds to go as the Hawks inbound the ball against the Liberty
down,
Patriots.
Got to look
Lowry,
in.
Vance.
Oh, post had him sealed.
We're
going to
seconds
get a
on the
foul
shot
on
clock.
Moad here. That's going to be his third because he's trying to grab and go around the screen here. So.
And this, we've seen this happen with teams before. Every single foul that gets called, we get the big rolling of the eyes and the hands thrown upward. That's almost like a little infection that can take over a team where they start feeling persecuted.
Right.
This team's not persecuted. They've got about 12 fouls here in the first period of play. And now in this last closing minute, that's see if it's going to cost them. First one a little bit short. This is double bonus, so he will get the second shot automatically.
And someone in the Liberty crowd is getting reprimanded for using a noisemaker, as they are not legal at this level at least from districts forward, not allowed.
Oh.
Artificial noisemakers, I should say.
There you go.
Yeah.
You can bring your kids. Those are noisemakers.
Right,
there
exactly. Let them kick on the bleachers and make noise.
Second shot is good, so it's a 10-point margin once again. Anacortes up 31-21. 45 seconds to play in the second period of play.
Nice job, Jesse
Wow,
Keltner.
that has been the tail here in the second quarter. It's just ball gets mishandled by Liberty and turned over to Anacortes right in the paint. They've had several problems just making that last pass and work it into the paint. I'm sure that they can clear that up, but for right now, it's making it easier for Anacortes to get more shots on the hoop. Outside three, no
nice
good.
Job,
Vance, but South is right there, and
no
he puts
foul,
it up.
Huh? Okay.
South's shot is no good as well, and so coming down the floor quickly with just 15 seconds left. They hand the ball to Chung. He'll feed it over to the left-hand side. Back to Chung. 8 seconds left. Nothing on the shot clock now, of course. 4 seconds left. And here's the floater right at the buzzer.
Nice
No good.
Pass. Good defense.
So, what a first half of play for the Anacortes Seahawks. They end up with a margin of 10 points. 31-21 is the lead for the Seahawks over the Liberty Patriots right now. We're going to take a break. We're going to do a little business. We'll bring you back for our halftime show right after this.
Welcome to the Ghirardelli, a family-owned restaurant that has been feeding Anacortes since 1981. The deli specializes in a variety of freshly prepared foods every day, including its spectacular soups, sandwiches, and salads. The bakers hand-make the Parmesan cheese rolls and the deli's famous cobblers every morning. Along with its award-winning catering service, it's a cozy place to hang out with friends and family. So come into the Ghirardelli for a local treat and a bite to eat.
Take this paint out with you. I don't want to see it anymore, so just get rid of it.
Stormwater runoff, unlike your septic sewer system, does not get treated before flowing into the Salish Sea. Anything that you pour into a stormwater drain, like paint, oil, or antifreeze, flows untreated into the Salish Sea.
Maybe we should find a better way to dispose of this.
Stormwater runoff is now considered to be the biggest source of pollutants in the Salish Sea today. Instead of disposing of household waste into a storm drain, dispose of it responsibly at the Skagit County Recycling Transfer Station.
Go a few blocks into Old Town Anacortes and you'll find Dad's Diner. With breakfast and lunch served all day, you'll definitely find the perfect meal. All of their food is prepared fresh each day, from the delicious house salad with salmon to the savory BLT. Dad's Diner, open Tuesday through Sunday, is located on Commercial between 9th and 10th Street. Come on down and grab a bite.
One large hot and ready classic, please.
That'll be $5.
I left my wallet in the car.
$75.
Thank you.
Everyone's got 20 quarters for a large hot and ready classic. Little Caesars, world's easiest way to pizza.
Pizza, pizza.
Welcome back to the Mount Vernon High School Gymnasium, site this year of the Division 1 and 2 combined district playoffs. And tonight, I'm trying to come down off that first. That was a great first half. I had fun in that first half.
Right.
And tonight, the Anacortes Seahawks are leading by 10 over the Liberty Patriots here at the halftime break. And man, I tell you what, it would be hard to say if they're leading because of better defense or better offense. It's better both. It really is.
It really is.
They've been shooting well.
Yep.
They've been distributing the offense really well. But then on the defensive end, we've seen a number of ball steals. We've seen some great block shots.
Yep.
We've seen some just lockdown defense so that the normal shooters for Liberty are harassed and unable to get the ball.
Right.
Always when you see at this time of year, you see teams doing well, you got to give 75% of it to defense. And we've seen when we go to Yakima, you know, it's not unusual at all from this level on up in the state championships to see games that end up 38 to 30.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
So, it's all about the defense.
All about the defense, and kudos to the Hawks players so far. They need to keep going, obviously, because it's only a 10-point game.
Right.
But this is a defense that they learned yesterday. So it just got thrown at them in practice yesterday. Put in talking about the triangle in two parts. Sorry.
Yes, yeah.
And they're doing outstanding with it. Has there been a couple breakdowns? Yeah, but it hasn't been anything that's really killed them. And they expect a couple breakdowns on a defense that's in its second day of existence with these players. So
well, and against a very, very good Liberty team. I mean,
exactly.
No matter how good your defense is, they're gonna get through sometimes.
Right.
This is a talented team. And as we told you at the top of this broadcast, this is probably going to be one of the tougher games for the Hawks, maybe all year.
Right.
And I think so far they have done very, very well. But as you just reminded us, Dave, this is a 10-point lead. We've got 16 minutes of basketball left to play.
Right.
It can evaporate in a minute. Two good outside shots, and all of a sudden we got a four-point game now.
Right.
So we're going to have to keep that intensity up. And as we also said at the top of our broadcast, almost as if we knew what the heck we were talking about.
Right.
This is going to have to be all game long for the Hawks. They cannot take the third period off.
Right.
There can't be any resting minutes. You know, they're going to have to fight their way through every single minute that remains here in the second half of the game. But boy, I can tell you from the energy that I'm feeling in this gym and what I'm seeing on the floor tonight, the Hawks look ready to do it.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, there's got to be 800, 900?
Yeah, it's
1,000.
It's packed and it's hot.
It's very warm tonight. You made me see me a layer less in the post game than I am right now because it is hot. So. But, and you were talking, Lou, offensively about how well they've been doing also, and very balanced scoring, which is pretty typical of a Seahawks team anyways.
Yes.
I missed my point. One more point I wanted to make on the defense, sorry. The fact that they can learn a new defense and execute it the next day in a game tells you about the basketball IQ of the coaches. And the coaches know this. It's happened with other groups before. We know which groups we can throw new stuff at on a moment's notice, and that they'll be able to adapt. This group happens to be one of those also, so very fortunate.
And this is such a fun time of the year. Before we take a little break, do a little business here, it's such a fun time of the year for basketball because these teams are just focused.
Yeah.
They can see right in front of them what they want. There's you know, the beginning games of a season, it's usually like, well, we'll see how things lay out, and let's see what happens when we get closer. And you know, now it's all right there. The end of the season, the golden ring is right there, and they are so focused. It's a dream for a coach because well, you don't need to get anybody's attention in practice. They are with you every step of the way. Hey, we're about 4 minutes from getting this thing back underway. We're going to stop and do a little business, and we'll come back, do a little bit more of our show, and bring you the second half of this fantastic basketball game right after this.
Did you know that the largest toy store in Skagit County is here in Anacortes? Here at Toy Stories, we have a wide selection of the best toys you can find anywhere.
Wow!
From our large selection of stuffed animals
Cool!
to our massive Lego kit area.
All right!
Stop in to check out our brand new RC toy selection, including drones, or pick out a baby shower gift.
Awesome!
Try out a toy, have it wrapped, and walk out all in the same visit.
I love it!
There's something for everybody here at Toy Stories on 9th Street, Anacortes.
Kennelly Keys Music in Anacortes is your one-stop shop for all your musical needs. As a full-service music retailer, Kennelly Keys offers everything from sales and rentals to music lessons and repairs. Whatever you need, Kennelly Keys Music has you covered. Visit our website at KennellyKeysMusic.com, follow us on Facebook, or stop by the store and speak with our knowledgeable staff. And make sure to check out our new music hall. Kennelly Keys Music, located at 1904 Commercial Avenue in Anacortes.
2.5 minutes to go here in the remainder of our halftime before we get things back underway. Liberty coming back out onto the floor. And quick shout out here. I'm just going to take a moment and say hello to Joe DeMilio down in Corvallis, Oregon, attending Oregon State. Joe just sent me a text and said he was listening and watching the first half of the game. And if no matter where you might be, go ahead and send us a text or let someone know that you're paying attention from afar. We love to hear how far and wide this broadcast goes. We've been all around the world so far with listeners and watchers, and we certainly appreciate the support. And we're so happy and proud to be able to bring this to you. If you enjoy this programming, we want to remind you that it needs your support. Reach out, call the school, call the athletic director, let them know that you appreciate the opportunity to hear and see Anacortes High School sports that are brought to you live by AHS Live and the broadcast crew. This is a great group of students doing a fantastic job, and the whole thing is helmed by Jim Thompson, who is steering the boat and doing a great job. So we're just the messengers.
So another quick shout out here, Lou, is I just got a text from Coach Mike Troutman, the Everett Community College Trojans, who, by the way, just won the mascot challenge for the NWAC with their Trojan mascot. But anyways, Coach Mike, thanks for listening and watching. We greatly appreciate it down there in, I don't even remember where he lives. Not here, but
wow.
down in that area, Lake Stevens, Granite Falls, I don't remember.
And,
but he's a great guy.
And a shout out to Patrick Harrington and his family. He says, watching with the boys at home. We're a little under the weather, but we still want to support the team, so we're there for you. So, Mr. Harrington, thank you so much for tuning in and supporting the program.
And then DJ Wilder in Spokane, along with Matt Aldridge, so former Seahawks himself. So thank you, everyone. We appreciate it.
Make it happen. Tell you what.
So I'll quickly go over some scoring here, Lou, for the Hawks.
Just 1 second, Dave. I just want to let you know Andrew Medallia in Lewiston, Idaho. Just letting us know that he's out there. Travis Dotsauer,
Andrew, I thought you were going to be at the Clarkston game tonight filming, but we appreciate it, Andrew.
So. Resource Officer Travis Dotsauer from the Anacortes PD letting us know that he's home watching as well. Keep it up, guys. We really appreciate the support, and we're happy to bring you this presentation of this district semifinal game. Man, oh man, 15 seconds to go. We'll get this back underway. Both teams being administered some last-minute coaching.
Now, what I have seen in the previous Liberty games, Lou, their coach is good at making adjustments, or at least appears to be. So we'll see if he's able to make adjustments tonight. Of course, we know that Coach Senf has probably made some himself also.
Want to give a shout out to Alex Miller, who just texted us from Pensacola, Florida. Alex, yes. Thank you so much for spending the time and tuning in. I know it's late back there.
And thank you for serving our country, Alex. Greatly appreciated.
And Mr. Harrington reminding us that the 5th grade boys are in Seattle this weekend, so congratulations, good luck to them as we get things underway. Oh, Lowry goes down, hits the floor. And he's going to get called for the travel. Tripped up and slid a little bit, and so
by the new rules, that's not a travel.
31-21 your score as we open the second half of play here. And let's just see, as you said, Dave, what kind of adjustments we can expect out of Liberty.
So right now we're just in a straight 2-3. They got to watch baseline runner here as a number 11 likes to try and get open down there. 25 not on the floor due to his foul trouble, I'd imagine.
Ball loose on the floor.
23 not an offensive threat, defensive specialist.
13 seconds on the shot clock when that shot was made. Cub comes away with it. South manages to hang on it. Get it out of his hands down the floor. Lowry up for three. No good. We're going to get a foul.
Foul on McAllister underneath. He's got a tough matchup there, having to block out Jesse Keltner. And that's who they're going to call it on there. That'll be his third.
Yep, so McAllister's going to have to be careful here. 3 fouls early on in the second half of play. Keltner moves in, goes up for the shot.
Nice job, nice pump fake.
And gets 2. 33-21 your new score. 7 minutes to go here in the third period of play.
It gives ties Jesse for the team lead so far tonight with 9 points with Tyler Bluen.
Lot of ball movement here. out of Liberty in the opening minute. Oh, good shot.
Beautiful
no
job.
good. It's going to come down in South's hands as he goes up tall and rips that down.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Man, oh, man. Holy cow, 3 from the outside.
This is probably going to be well, they're going to leave him standing. It looks like it will be a 30.
No, this will be a 30. So this will be a quick timeout. We're going to stay with you right here. I don't know if we've got that on the replay. Heck of an outside shot there, making the score 36-21 and prompting Liberty to call that timeout as their coach is very emphatically directing where he wants people to go.
Well, and you could just see that coming from our angle here, Lou, that Derek was wide open and saw the ball go in that direction. And you cannot leave any Anacortes shooter open like that. Doesn't mean they make all of them, but they make a lot of them.
Well, and that's the thing. Generally, they're green lighted if they're that open.
They are definitely green lit on this team. Coach Semp likes to shoot the basketball, so it makes sense.
6 minutes and 35 seconds to go here in the third period of play. Anacortes ahead by 15, 36-21 the score.
All right, nice trap.
And they will trap down low. Ball's going to get knocked out of bounds by an Anacortes player, but still completely disruptive to the Liberty offense.
And makes them inbound it from the corner. Not the most fun place, but we're going to let them get it in. So
18 seconds on the shot clock as they move the ball back up to the top of the arc. Elfstrom cut across the paint there, but he was well covered.
Right.
And he'll try it again coming across the baseline. They try to find him down low. Nope, no need to do it. Pop-up shot for 2 by Chris Hansen. First points we've seen out of him tonight, if I'm not mistaken.
Actually, his second basket.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's okay, though. Not a lot. And we're going to get a foul on 15.
And that will be Hansen.
Which is Hansen, and that will be his third foul.
Liberty foul number 15, Chris Hansen.
A little bit too much contact. A couple of these fouls have occurred away from the ball. It's just in that scrum trying to get position.
Right. Well, like I said, they're not looking to switch, so they're always trying to fight through the screens,
right,
which is going to tend to
we're
get
get an
you
offensive
some fouls.
foul called here. It's probably going to go in South. Yes, it will. So South bodied up a little bit to get position there for the rebound that he knew he needed to go get. A little bit too much body. He gets the whistle, and that'll be his second foul of the night. First team foul for Anacortes in the second half of play. 5:42 to go here. 36-23 your score from the Mount Vernon High School Gymnasium live.
Stay down.
There's the steal. Great job by Bluen going up strong and getting it. He'll go the length of the floor.
Good. Oh, no foul. Wow.
No foul, and he doesn't get it. Oh, to drop. And they're going to say it was last touched by Anacortes as it went out of bounds there. So good disruptive effort once again on the defensive end by Anacortes.
I like Bluen being aggressive going to the hole there. I'm surprised he didn't get the call, to be honest with you.
There's another pop-up shot from the top of the line. This one's no good. Lowry comes away with it. Vance with the ball. Sees the open man in Bluen. Bluen thinks about it but doesn't. Gives it to Lowry. Lowry puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Liberty. Now Chung with the ball on the run. Just under 5 minutes to play in the third period of this game. 36-23 your score. Nice pass down low by Chung, but unsuccessful in getting the ball in is McAllister. Boy, that was a zip of a pass. That had some mustard on it right there. Now Lowry with the ball. Heads it over to Vance. Vance down low into the court of the Bluen. They'll bring it back around.
Right. Take him to the hole. There you go.
Here comes Bluen right down the middle of the paint. Finds a lane. Can't get it to go, but there's a tap in afterwards. Nice. Jesse Keltner on the follow-up. Puts it in for 2. 38-23.
Oh, we got to get some help middle here.
Nice floater put in there by Chris Hansen.
Right.
2 more for him. Liberty really likes when they come down the floor. They drive into the paint and then they throw that ball back out to the arc on almost a 45-degree angle, and it's very predictable. And so far it's been picked off once and almost picked off 2 or 3 times.
Right.
They're going to get no shot. And
what is going on here? They keep wanting to call fouls on Jacob. That was great position there. The previous one I could see, but this one, oh my goodness, that is terrible.
That will be number 3 for Cub as he gets called down low underneath for just trying to establish some position there. And we'll see him come out of the game. And Evan Rodriguez will come into the game for him.
Same guy that's called both of them, too. It's just silly. Anyways.
38-25 your score as Liberty comes down the floor. Back and forth they go. Anacortes is in a 2-3. They work the ball into the paint, now back out to Chung. Chung loses the handle but goes and gets it himself. Good hustle play. Outside shot for three, no good.
Nice job by Keltner.
Keltner goes up and grabs that. Man, he is a beast underneath there.
Yeah.
He'll out-rebound his own team. He doesn't care. I'm getting the ball.
Well, Evan Rodriguez wanted that rebound. He was right there, and Keltner's like, no one's getting this but me. It'll be a foul on Stephen Hay with the hand check there.
We've got a good shot. Hopefully we can get a good shot of the crowd here for you tonight. There is a sea of purple here.
Oh,
Every
man.
seat full on the Anacortes side.
It is crazy. Oh, nice.
Outside shot. No good. Little bit of volleyball. Anacortes comes away with it. Now they go to Lowry. Drives into the middle of the paint.
And one.
Lowry puts it in, and he draws. Oh, they're going to say no
me?
shot. Foul before the shot. He drew 4 players to him in the paint.
That is a terrible call.
Well, let's see here.
I mean, the foul is correct, but for it to not be a made basket is ridiculous.
They will call that on Stephen Hay. That is his third.
Right.
4th team foul so far here in the second half of play for Liberty. And once again, they're going to have to be careful. They got themselves into double bonus trouble in the first half, and they're well on the way to doing it again. And Cordes with only 2.
We go.
Evan Rodriguez with the ball. He's double covered, kicks it out. Across the key they go. Evan Rodriguez with it now. Back to the top of the arc. High pass inside to Keltner. That's going to get loose.
Nice save and
man, he hustles
and
and throws that
Jesse.
ball back in. Evan now from the corner for 3 off the front of the rim, no good.
Nice job by Lowry. Are you kidding me?
Tremendous
Are you
hustle play
kidding
by
me?
Lowry. Lights up the gymnasium.
Unbelievable. And a kick ball.
That should be a kick ball.
How's that not a kick ball?
That will stay with Anacortes.
Oh, geez. Let's watch it on the replay.
Watch
that
this
save
hustle.
by
Look how
Lowry.
far into that corner he went. Wow, what a great save. So not only does he deflect the pass, but then he goes and saves it himself, rips the ball back onto the floor, and gives Anacortes a chance to hang on to it offensively. Great job.
Huh.
Anacortes will move the ball down the floor against the backcourt pressure. Into the forecourt they go. Moore drives into the middle of the
block.
paint.
Oh, come on, Summers.
And they're going to call an offensive foul against Moore, who was kind of falling backwards there, and they're going to say he was out of control.
He hasn't blown his whistle for a foul the whole game.
That will be the first on Moore. 3rd team foul for Anacortes. 2 minutes and 17 seconds to go here. 38-25 your score. Anacortes ahead as they have been all game long.
So the Hawks just got to keep doing their thing defensively, which they're doing, and keep it up here.
There's a lot of fireworks and stuff going
Yeah.
on. Oh, great alley-oop.
Nice little back cut there.
Stephen Hay puts that one in off the assist. Nice alley-oop play. And now Anacortes facing a lot of back pressure as Liberty trying to find a way to stymie the offense of the Hawks. But there's a 3 from Vance.
Derek Vance.
Oh my goodness, that was a beautiful 3 out of Vance, making your score 41-27. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor called by the Hawks. We're going to do a little business, and we'll bring you back. Hawks lead 41-27.
The Action Club is a Kiwanis club for adults with disabilities. Every second Saturday of every month, you can head to the Port of Anacortes web lockers at Seafarers Way and Q Avenue. Once there, you can recycle your computers, monitors, laptops, tablets, Kindles, portable DVD players, e-readers, and televisions. The money we collect during the e-cycle is used in several ways to benefit community service projects.
Thank you, Colin.
Impressive.
Ooh, holy cow, what a basketball game we got for you here. 41-27 your score. Hawks in the lead, but Liberty really bringing up the energy level here in this third period of play. Both teams now kind of in the same foul situation. Anacortes with 3 in the second half so far, and 4 team fouls for Liberty.
And Liberty's got to be getting frustrated because, like, gosh, we're working hard, we're playing better, and they still keep beating us each quarter. Like it was 10 at the half, now it's 14, and it's like every time they feel they get something.
And I think you were onto something there when you said a minute ago, Anacortes just needs to keep doing what they're doing.
Right.
Don't get wrapped up in getting called for chippy fouls or whatever. Just play what you've been playing, because you're up by 14 against Liberty, and they haven't seen anything close to the lead all night long.
Right.
There's a 3 from the outside for Bo Malwad. That was a nice shot.
That gives him 6 tonight.
That'll make it 41-30. Evan Rodriguez now comes across the 10-second line, dribbles down, goes to Keltner. They bring it outside to Bluen. Moore says, "Oh, you're right there. I got you. I'll let you have that."
That's the reason for proper spacing.
17 seconds on the shot clock. Up to the top of the arc they go. Evan Rodriguez with the ball. He'll go to Connor Rodriguez. Connor trying to find a way to get that thing into the paint a little further. Would not go. He kicks it out to Evan. Evan puts it up for 3, no good. They get a new shot clock.
That's going to be a foul on Tyler.
And we get contact. And let's see which way they go. I think you're right, Dave. Yes, indeed they do. They call that on Tyler Bluen.
Right.
Both teams now with 4 team fouls. That's the first personal foul for Bluen.
So
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, I was going to say the Hawks putting on a little press here. Not something they've done too much of this game so far.
45 seconds to go in the third period of play. 41-30 your score. Chung with the ball on the dribble, fights his way down, passes it along the baseline. Now they go back inside. Ball's loose, but they get a handle on it. Go
nice
off the
job
bottom
by
of the rim,
Connor.
no good. Moore comes away with it. Goes to Bluen. Bluen challenged one-on-one. He'll go to the hoop. Puts it up.
Get in there.
Ball does not drop, but he does draw the foul. Stops the clock at 23.4 seconds.
Who are they going to call that on? That's on number 11.
That's on Elfstrom.
That's his second.
Yeah, they fouling will be an interesting consideration here going into this fourth period of play. Several players with 3.
Yeah, they have 4 players with 3 fouls on
Get
Liberty.
that ball in.
And we got a 5-second violation.
Turnover to the Liberty Patriots there. And you got to give them credit for good defense. Everything was covered. That was a coverage sack right there.
Right.
No place to pass. Just under 20 seconds to play here as Chung works his way across the 10-second line.
That's a shooter. You got to be out on him. I know he hasn't done much yet tonight.
10 seconds, he works in, pop-up shot, and it's good.
Right.
4 seconds to go. Anacortes inbounds the ball. 2, 1. Half-court shot that's not going to make it. So, 41-32. Anacortes ahead. That's how we end the third period of play. Let's do a little business. Bring you back to the last 8 minutes of this game.
At the Senior College, we believe that learning should never stop. Anacortes Senior College offers lifelong learning opportunities to adults over 50 in a relaxed atmosphere. No tests or homework. ASC is run by volunteers, including retired college professors, scientists, artists, business, and medical professionals. Fall, winter, and spring courses are held Tuesdays and Thursdays. For more information of fall of 2016 classes, go to seniorcollege.org.
Welcome to the Rockfish Grill.
The Rockfish Grill specializes in fresh Northwest food, including seafood and pizza prepared in their wood-fired oven. They proudly pour Anacortes ales and lagers, brewed right next door at the Anacortes Brewery. The Rockfish Grill and their companion business, H2O, feature live entertainment every week with local and national acts. The Rockfish Grill, Anacortes Brewery, and H2O, 4th and Commercial in downtown Anacortes.
All right, let's get it started. 8 minutes on the clock, 1 period to play. The fourth period of this contest between Liberty and Anacortes. 41-32 is how we start this contest right now.
Well, then last couple buckets by Liberty, Lou, allowed them to actually win the third quarter and get this score to where they're only down 9. That's going to be a foul on Jacob South. That's going to be his 4th.
Tell you what, Chris Hansen doing a great job of working to get that foul underneath there.
Yeah.
And that's part of that game down low.
Right.
So that'll be the 4th foul on South. Both teams now have 5 team fouls in the second period, or second half.
Right.
And Hansen puts in the first. 41-33 now, as Liberty works to tighten the gap to close the distance on Anacortes. Second no good. Moore comes away with it, gives it to Vance. Vance on the run down the right-hand side. He'll go to Lowry. Lowry to Moore. More to Connor Rodriguez. He works it in from the left-hand side. Meets the defense, brings it back out. There's a shot for three, no good.
We'll get it, Tristan. There
From
you
Vance.
go. Oh, what a pass.
Oh! Finally,
There we go.
Keltner almost able to stuff it. Then he got his own putback and put it in for two, restoring a 10-point gap. 43-33. 7 minutes and 15 seconds left in this game. Nice reverse, no good. Ball's loose. Let's see who's going to come away with it. Liberty puts up another shot. This time Moore grabs the rebound. And back we go the other way. I still think Anacortes is winning the rebound battle here.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see those stats, but
Keltner goes up and he's going to get fouled.
So 21, that's Stephen Hay, that's his fourth.
Well, some tough decisions going to have to be made here pretty soon by the Liberty coach.
Yeah, and Coach Senf already pulled Jacob South with his fourth.
And here
you
looks
could
like a
always leave him
substitution.
in too. It's one of those as a coach you hate having to make, really.
McAllister going to check in, and he'll come in for, sure enough, he'll come in for Stephen Hay. So Hay to the bench, McAllister in for Liberty.
That's advantage Hawks because Hay is more of an offensive threat than McAllister. That actually helps out the Hawks.
Keltner puts in the second, 44-33 your score now with 7 minutes to play. And as he's done all night long, here comes Nick Chunk down the floor. Chung has done a great job at the point tonight.
Right.
And you can see now he's directing the offense, getting people right where he wants them to go. He's done a great job handling the ball.
Well, we're back to the triangle in two here. Eli,
And
it's
we're
got to
gonna
be
get
a
a
foul
foul.
on Moad. Oh, are you kidding?
Looks to me.
Can you tell him to quit flopping? Oh, come on.
That call is going to go against Lowry. And then again, away from the ball. Just, he's bodying up and there's a lot of contact.
Right.
Both teams now with 6 team fouls. And
Come
once
on.
again,
Call the flop. They're going to call a double foul. But they really need to stop the whole flopping thing. It's getting a little ridiculous.
So we got whistles. Stop.
They're going to put everyone to their benches, get this straightened out.
Yep.
It is a double foul for sure between Lowry and
Elfstrom, I believe.
Hellstrom.
Yeah.
Yes, but that's going to be Tristan's third and Hellstrom's third. But they really need the flopping thing is just ridiculous. If you get hit hard and you fall, that's fine. But just to fall to the floor because you can't handle the contact, not okay.
So that'll be the third foul on Lowry. That puts both teams at 7 team fouls, and we'll see if that.
Well, the other
performance work
official
continues here.
saw a flop before that from him and just shook his head no, like I'm not going to call a foul, which is fine, but you can't allow these kids to just flop either. It's kind of ridiculous. So I don't like it when our players flop. I definitely don't like it when the other teams
But again,
flop.
this is where Anacortes needs to just play their game.
Yeah,
Don't get
no
caught
doubt.
up in the emotion of all this. Just play your game. You've been leading all night long. You're up by double digits. Play your game.
Now we need the refs to get
So now they're
figured out here.
That's what they're doing. They're going to have a
Post
little.
both teams into a 1-on-1, but you shouldn't be shooting either way. It's double foul. It was Liberty's ball. It should be Liberty's ball inbounds here. And we're moving on is where we should be at. So now we've got.
And Elfstrom still being covered by Lowry. That will be that'll be his assignment. And so we'll see how they go. Lowry doing a good job of putting his hands out to the side.
Sorry, but Hellstrom trying to have a conversation with Lowry. Lowry's not a talker.
Happening, yeah. Hellstrom wins that battle as he turns around and floats one in for 2.
Not going to get a lot of words out of Tristan.
44-35 your score now as the clock starts. 6 minutes and 25 seconds. They go down low to Keltner. And he gets the pass gets away from him. He tosses it out of bounds. That's a turnover to Liberty. So we start to see a little mental struggling here by Anacortes, and they've got to just stay in their game. 44-35 your score. 6 minutes and 15 seconds to go. As Liberty working very, very hard here in this last period, trying to close this gap. They haven't been up all night long. Chung now puts it up for 3, and he sinks the 3. A little momentum swing going on here, 38-44, as Liberty closes to a 6-point gap.
Right. But Hawks will probably get a bucket here out of this offense, and like that.
Lowry turns around, spin move, puts it in for 2. Gets a big roar out of the crowd, 46-38. Coach Sempf jumping up and down there, trying to get his defense where he wants him.
Right.
And we're going to get a foul, stop and
get
play.
A foul on Connor Rodriguez on the way down. It wasn't on the way up. It was as he was coming down.
And we are in a 1-and-1 situation where we should be.
Right.
And that is called on Rodriguez, Connor Rodriguez. That's his first of the night. That'll be the 8th team foul for the Hawks, though. And so coming to the line in a 1-and-1 situation. Or actually, that might have been a shooting foul.
Yeah, shooting foul.
Yeah. And this will be Hansen. Hansen sinks the first. So Connor Rodriguez heads out as Tyler Bluen checks in. And Jacob South will be coming in for Derek Moore.
Back to the starting 5 here for the Hawks with 5:32 to go.
Keltner looks across the key at South and points to his head. Says, use your head, use your head.
Exactly.
Good advice here. Don't get emotional, just play your game. And let's do what we've been doing because it's worked.
Right.
Second free throw is good as well. Now we're back to a 6-point margin. 46-40 your score. Anacortes up by 6. 5 minutes and 25 seconds to play. And it's all about the dunk out of Keltner. Keltner slams it home with 2 hands, 48-40. Here's an outside 3 shot. In response, no good. South comes away with it.
There. Come on now. But great job by
Wow.
Tristan to get the ball to Keltner for the easy dunk.
Bluen feeds it outside. Here's a shot for 3. Off the rim, no good,
Great
but
job
grabbed by
there.
Vance.
Offensive boards are huge when you miss a shot at this time, anytime, but especially late in the game like this.
We crossed the 5-minute mark with Anacortes ahead by 8 points.
That's got to be a foul.
And we got a foul.
And that will be on number 15, Hansen. That's his 4th.
I thought that was going to go on Elstrom, but let's see. 15, you are right, Dave. My mistake. That is on Hansen.
So that'll be a 1-and-1 here for Jesse Lee.
4 minutes and 52 seconds left to play in this game. 48-40 your score as we see Mikey Walter getting ready to check back in for the Patriots. First one's good. Keltner extends the lead to 9.
Now Walter, remember, was the one at the end of the first half frustrated with the officials. We'll see.
And this is the first we've seen him in the second half.
First we've seen him since, so had a chance to cool off and see how he reacts to the first call here once that happens.
Second shot is good as well. Anacortes continues to do well from the free throw stripe tonight.
Yeah, they are now 10 of 14.
Chung goes up, takes the shot, and he's going to draw the foul. Shot's no good, but he's going to the line.
Check that, Lou. 12 of 16 at the line.
And they'll call that on Derek Vance. I believe that's his second.
It is.
That'll be the 9th team foul for the Hawks, and 8 team fouls so far for the Patriots. So 4 minutes and 45 seconds left. Both teams in the bonus.
This will be a long 4 minutes and 45 seconds, Lou, with the foul situation as it is.
Got to admire Keltner at these moments. I've noticed this before. He's laughing. He's just making himself relax. He's talking to his teammates and getting everybody just to kind of calm down and come off that edge and play their game. Always need a couple of leaders on the floor to do that. Just a little bit of on-the-floor coaching there. Big long pass inside. They go to Keltner, and Keltner is fouled. Clearly fouled.
Right.
And that's going to bring him to the line.
And that's against Hansen once again. So that will be his, I believe that was Hansen, sorry.
Wow.
Yes, it is. So that will be his 5th.
Let's see that on a I just missed the replay there. But yeah, some pretty solid contact. Here he is. Oh, yeah, you can see he just goes down hard. Oh, my goodness gracious.
So Hansen, their leading scorer tonight, I believe, with 9. Which is not normal. That's not what they're relying on normally, but now they do not have him available for the remainder of this game, including overtime, should it go there.
The last 4 minutes and 35 seconds they'll do without, as Keltner puts in the free throw and stays at the stripe. 51-41. So again, this is the kind of thing that frustrates a team like Liberty. You're doing everything you can, you close the gap down to 6, and then it slides back to 10. You're doing everything you can, you get it down to 8, and it slides back to 10. You just can't seem to gain any ground. Keltner misses the second, a rare miss for him tonight from the free throw stripe. 51-41 will be your lead for the Hawks as we pass the 4.5-minute mark. Liberty with the ball. Down low they go to the big man. He passes it back out. They go to Chung. Chung's going to drive it into the middle of the paint. No look, bounce pass. Good job from the left-hand side. McAllister puts it in for 2.
So Liberty comes out in a 22 press, but really no pressure. So,
Lowry,
what a rebound by Keltner on the offensive end.
Lowry puts up the floater on that, and yeah, it misses, but
possession arrow, can't see from here, but I believe it's going to stay with Liberty.
Yes,
okay.
That's what they're indicating. So great hustle there by Keltner to come in and just grab onto that ball, making it contested ball.
Oh, no, it's going to stay with the
Anacortes.
Seahawks.
Okay,
yes.
There you go. Anacortes ball. 4 minutes and 3 seconds to go. Tyler Bluen with the ball over on the left-hand side of the arc, on the dribble. 25 seconds on the shot clock.
All right.
Lowry now back to Bluen. Anacortes should be in no rush here.
Plenty of time to work
shots.
the set.
Make good passes, and that maybe wasn't one of them. All right, last touch by Lowry and a good hustle effort.
Well, and to be honest, it was going to go out of bounds off of Liberty, but Lowry just hustling to get back.
Yeah, I don't fault the guy for
right.
sprinting back faster than anybody on the floor and getting his hand in there.
Exactly.
And deep inbound pass from Chung. They'll move the ball over to the right-hand side. Double team out there. 51-43. We're going to get a timeout here from Liberty. Liberty calls timeout. 51-43 your score. And we'll stay with you. This is going to be a 30-second timeout. So, Dave, let's talk about the end of this game. If Anacortes wins tonight,
they will go to the district championship on Saturday at 7:30 against Mount Lake Terrace. And win or lose that game, they're in regionals. Win or lose the regional game, they're at Yakima for day one guaranteed.
At least going for day one.
By taking care of business here during the regular season, and then now in turn taking care of business here in the district tournament, they've put themselves in a pretty prime position, as well, along with 7 other teams, whoever the top 8 seeds are going to be, are all in that same boat, that even at regionals, if they lose, they get a day in Yakima at least with the new setup this year.
So that's if we win.
If we
were to lose, that would be a Thursday night game?
If we were to lose, that would be Thursday night at 6 o'clock versus Linden here at Mount Vernon High School. And loser out in that game.
So in this game, though, we got 3 minutes and 33 seconds.
Yes.
It's 51-43. Anacortes is ahead. They've led the entire contest. And we are just 3.5 minutes from figuring out who's going to walk away with the W on this one. Liberty drives inside. They get the ball to Walters. Walters puts it up. Ball's tipped.
This guy's horrendous.
And we're going to get a foul stopping play. Is that going to go against Lowry?
I believe it is, yeah. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
That'll be Lowry's 4th. So him and Jacob South both with 4 fouls.
And now that's the 10th team foul, so everything from here is double bonus.
Right.
For Liberty.
Walters shooting.
First one no good. So once again, if we were to not win tonight, we would play Thursday against Linden
at 6 p.m.
At 6 p.m.
Correct.
So, but when we win this game, that means we go to the district championship game, play Saturday.
Yep.
And here's the second, and that's good. So that closes the gap a little bit. It's 44-51. Anacortes will be inbounding the ball from the baseline with 3 minutes and 22 seconds left to go. Lowry to Bluen. Back to Lowry. Closely guarded, almost tripped up. Nice kick to South. South looks over. Man. We're going to get a foul as
if they call it on Hay, it will be his 5th, even though he just checked back in. But they're going to call it on McAllister, which makes it his 4th.
Now both teams in the double bonus from here on out for this last 3 minutes and 13 seconds. Keltner at the line. He's been very, very effective so far.
4 for 6 so far. And
that one crawls over the front and goes in.
Well, that's just in the second half, Lou. I'm sorry. 4 for 6 in the second half. So 5 for 7 this half and 5 for 6 in the first half. So 10 for 13.
That's just awesome.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, and that first half,
especially
that really cost Liberty.
Guy.
Yeah, that really cost Liberty to go into bonus so early, or for Anacortes to go into bonus so early and get so many chances to come to the line. So 52-44 now your score. Clock continuing to run down to the 3-minute mark. Liberty with the ball. Over to their point guard. Now back out they go. Come over to the right-hand side. Shot for 3, no good. Last touch by Anacortes, but a great save by Keltner, and he gets the ball to Bluen.
In midair to find his teammate.
Acrobatic.
Nice job by Derek Vance. Nothing really open there, just kind of pull the ball back out.
And again, if I'm Anacortes, I want shot opportunities, but there's no reason to make risky passes or bad passes. Let's do that. Let's get the ball to Cub, and South puts it in from the right-hand side for 2, restores that 10-point gap. So with Anacortes up 54-44, we're going to take a break, do a little bit of business. We'll be right back after this timeout.
Welcome to the Rockfish Grill.
The Rockfish Grill specializes in fresh Northwest food, including seafood and pizza prepared in their wood-fired oven. They proudly pour Anacortes ales and lagers, brewed right next door at the Anacortes Brewery. The Rockfish Grill and their companion business, H2O, feature live entertainment every week with local and national acts. The Rockfish Grill, Anacortes Brewery, and H2O, 4th and Commercial in downtown Anacortes.
Take a look at this replay here.
Nice
right
pass.
Down the line, right to Cub, and then boy, he just fights that ball into the hoop. Great job by Mr. South there. Good effort. So 54-44, Anacortes with a 10-point lead in 2.5 minutes to play. Liberty looking to find a way to close this gap and get in the game here. The clock will be their enemy here in the last 2.5 minutes, but both teams in double bonus, so any kind of foul is going to bring people to the line.
Oh, what a rebound by Cub there.
South got up tall, ripped that ball down. Another great rebound for him. Bluen with the ball.
It's going to be a foul. He'll be shooting 2 on that, Lou.
That's going to be on Chung.
Yep. Chung, one of the few Liberty players to stay out of foul trouble. That's only his second, so. But the second one that he just did has now entitled Tyler Bluen to get 2 free
Oh man,
shots.
these are just so critical. You just want to make every one of these and seal the deal. You know, just put it
kind of like that.
Yeah, attaboy. Great shot there. Tyler Bluen puts it in. 55-44.
And another one. There
Wow.
we go.
So the lead extended to 12 points. Clock at 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Chung comes down the floor. Liberty's got to know at this point they're going to need to get some outside shooting or some real production in a hurry here.
Right.
And they get 2 out of the paint.
A little high-low action for them right there. That should be a reach. They're not going to call it though, so just play through. That should be a foul because he grabbed his jersey.
Yep.
And that will be his 4th.
So Anacortes coming to the line to shoot 2. Bluen headed right back to the charity stripe.
But good job by Moad. Remember, he had 3 at the half, and that's only his 4th. So he's played quite a bit of this second half without getting into any more trouble.
And Bluen continues to sink them. 57-46. See if he can restore the lead back to 12.
Oh. And he makes the second.
58-46. Less than 2 minutes to play. Minute and 45. The light beginning to dim here for Liberty.
Yep. Can't give up offensive boards, though. It's not over yet.
Yeah, it's not for lack of effort. This
Yeah.
team has worked hard all game long. Anacortes just had a defensive game plan that really kind of took their shooters out of it.
Right.
And now we're seeing this is the longest work that Liberty's been able to put together. And that ball's going to go out of bounds.
That'll be Anacortes' ball on that end there.
That's the first time tonight that they've actually had 3 looks at the hoop and 1 trip down the floor. Anacortes has usually rebounded them right out of here.
Right.
A minute and 13 to go now. That took a lot of time off the clock for Liberty. 58-46 your score. Anacortes up by 12 in this semifinal district game.
So looking good here for the Hawks. Just got to hang on for the last little bit, not allow anything crazy to happen. And
Clear your calendar for Saturday evening.
He got a timeout there in the corner. Nice job by Derek Vance. I don't know if you could see it, Lou, but signaling timeout as he's trying to hang on to the ball and not fall out of bounds.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. This will just be 30 seconds. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome to the Rockfish Grill.
The Rockfish.
Welcome to the Ghirardelli, a family-owned restaurant that has been feeding Anacortes since 1981. The deli specializes in a variety of freshly prepared foods every day, including its spectacular soups, sandwiches, and salads. The bakers hand-make the Parmesan cheese rolls and the deli's famous cobblers every morning. Along with its award-winning catering service, it's a cozy place to hang out with friends and family. So come into the Ghirardelli for a local treat and a bite to eat.
We bring you back in live. We got 1 minute and 5 seconds left in this game. Anacortes up by 12 and with possession of the ball. Frustrating night for Liberty. Several people in foul trouble kind of early, and they had to come out of their game plan a little bit. Right. They've played well, certainly no lack of hustle. And we're
real quickly, Lou, I'll point out a stat that's got to be frustrating for them is between their top 3 scorers, they have 14 points when they average about 33 a game or 34 a game between the 3. So
can you say defense?
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
great job, Anacortes. As we are getting a chance to watch Derek Vance, as he was fouled, and so he'll come to the line shooting 2 in the double bonus situation. And sinks them both. Great job. 14 points now your lead, 60-46. Down the floor comes Liberty.
They finally get an open shot for 11, but it is no good.
Outside 3 is going to be a little bit short.
Walk the ball.
Comes down into Bluen's hands. 43 seconds to go.
Keep fouling, Tyler. Don't do it. That will. I know it's fun, but don't do it.
It's the wrong time to do anything like that. Well, there's not really a right time.
Right.
Certainly not right now.
Only in game.
Bluen comes to the line. He'll shoot 2. 42 seconds left on the stopped clock at this point. Oh, man, he's just lights out from the stripe tonight.
5 of 5 this half and 8 for 9 for the game.
Oh. There you go.
And 9 for 10 is 90% good.
Yeah. Long pass, nice pass by Chung down the floor.
Right.
That'll be a floater 2, and then we're going to get a timeout called. 46-62 your score.
Sure.
And let's see here what kind of timeout we're going to get.
I would imagine
I think it's got to be a full, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All right, folks, let's do our last commercial break, and then we'll bring you back for the conclusion of this game. We'll be right back after this.
Take this paint out with you. I don't want to see it anymore, so just get rid of it.
Stormwater runoff, unlike your septic sewer system, does not get treated before flowing into the Salish Sea. Anything that you pour into a stormwater drain, like paint, oil, or antifreeze, flows untreated into the Salish Sea.
Maybe we should find a better way to dispose of this.
Stormwater runoff is now considered to be the biggest source of pollutants in the Salish Sea today. Instead of disposing of household waste into a storm drain, dispose of it responsibly at the Skagit County Recycling Transfer Station.
Lowry inbounds the ball to Bluen, and they're looking to put some backcourt pressure, and they're not worried about fouling. Get an opportunity. This is a strategy that's going to take a little time off the clock, but 32 seconds left, 62-48, as Vance heads to the line.
Well, you just never know. Even if you're Liberty, these guys miss a couple, you'd come down, hit a quick 3. I mean, it's got to be happening quick, but you just. You're only 14 down.
Stranger things have happened.
I get it.
That's
yeah.
Right. Stranger things have happened.
24 down, you wouldn't be wasting your time with it. 14, there's still it's a miracle, but it could happen. So.
Play to the buzzer.
Right. Derek now 3 for 3 this half from the line, as we're going to see some wholesale subs here from the Hawks.
And the crowd will react as we get to see Zarek Shores onto the floor and Thomas Dillon, Court Semp, and a warm round of applause not only for the new players on the floor, but for those going off who had a wonderful game. Hawks with the ball. Vance on the dribble, 19 seconds left. Feeds it cross court. Back it goes to him. Into the hands of Thomas Dillon, now out to the top.
We're not looking to shoot here.
No, Vance just looking to dribble it out. It looks like Liberty's going to let that happen, and the crowd realizes it. And the celebration starts for a Anacortes Seahawks team that played very, very well through this game. Your final score of this semifinal game is going to be 63 for the Anacortes Seahawks and 48 for the Liberty Patriots. We're going to take a break to a little bit of business. We'll bring you back for our post-game show, talk about our player of the game. Join us right after this.
Go a few blocks into Old Town Anacortes and you'll find Dad's Diner. With breakfast and lunch served all day, you'll definitely find the perfect meal. All of their food is prepared fresh each day, from the delicious house salad with salmon to the savory BLT. Dad's Diner, open Tuesday through Sunday, is located on Commercial between 9th and 10th Street. Come on down and grab a bite.
One large hot and ready classic, please.
That'll be $5.
I left my wallet in the car.
$4.75.
Thank you.
Everyone's got 20 quarters for a large hot and ready classic. Little Caesars, world's easiest way to pizza.
Pizza.
Each year, thousands of fantastic pictures are taken by yearbook photographers of AHS sporting events, assemblies, performing arts, and more. The best of these photos are now available to you online. Just point your browser to ahs.smugmug.com. You can download digital images or order prints right from your computer or phone with the SmugMug app. How cool is that? Support the rhododendron and your students by using ahs.smugmug.com.
Did you know that the largest toy store in Skagit County is here in Anacortes? Here at Toy Stories, we have a wide selection of the best toys you can find anywhere.
Wow!
From our large selection of stuffed animals to our massive Lego kit area.
Alright!
Stop in to check out our brand new RC toy selection, including drones, or pick out a baby shower gift.
Awesome!
Try out a toy, have it wrapped, and walk out all in the same visit.
I love it!
There's something for everybody here at Toy Stories on 9th Street, Anacortes.
Welcome to the Ghirardelli, a family-owned restaurant that has been feeding Anacortes since 1981. The deli specializes in a variety of freshly prepared foods every day, including its spectacular soups, sandwiches, and salads. The bakers hand-make the Parmesan cheese rolls and the deli's famous cobblers every morning. Along with its award-winning catering service, it's a cozy place to hang out with friends and family. So come into the Ghirardelli for a local treat and a bite to eat.
Kennelly Keys Music in Anacortes is your one-stop shop for all your musical needs. As a full-service music retailer, Kennelly Keys offers everything from sales and rentals to music lessons and repairs. Whatever you need, Kennelly Keys Music has you covered. Visit our website at KennellyKeysMusic.com, follow us on Facebook, or stop by the store and speak with our knowledgeable staff. And make sure to check out our new music hall. Kennelly Keys Music, located at 1904 Commercial Avenue in Anacortes.
All right, it took a little while to get him to work through the crowd because he was getting so much congratulations. Jesse Keltner joining us, our player of the game tonight. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Heck of a game. Heck of a game. So talk a little bit about what you were expecting out of Liberty compared to what you actually got.
We were expecting number 11 and 25 to be knocking down shots. We were locked onto them the whole game, and it worked.
It sure did.
Yeah, got in their heads.
You really shut them down. That was great. Both, we were keeping track. Guys who were typically scoring 16 and 18 points a game, 8 or 9 points tonight. So just cut their production down. Yeah, well done. There were a couple of moments there when you got above the rim. When you get that in, can you hear the crowd? Do you even hear them go crazy?
A little bit. It's more just focus. It's more adrenaline.
Okay, let me tell you, that lit this place up a couple of times, man. Just great to hear, and fantastic, just incredibly athletic moves on your part.
Thank you.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
You.
What now going forward? We're playing Saturday. You're playing for the district championship.
Yeah.
What's that mean?
I don't know. It means a lot. Seeing the teams in the past do that, it just means a lot to me.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
Yeah. Senior year.
Yeah, it's a big deal. how's the team feeling? Everybody feeling good? Healthy?
Yeah, little bumps and bruises, long season, but we get those healed and we're good to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the defense tonight was kind of a new thing for you?
Yeah, really new. We just put it in this week, and yeah.
Looked pretty comfortable.
Yeah, it was nice. Worked.
It worked.
It worked.
Yes.
Yeah, it worked great. Well, listen, congratulations, Jesse. That was a fantastic. You certainly deserve player of the game tonight. How many points total?
Jesse ended up with 13, 14, 15, 18, 19 points tonight.
19 points, including 4 that were a sure thing.
Yeah, a sure thing, and a bunch of rebounds, and made his foul shots.
Oh man, yeah. Underneath, you were huge.
Yeah.
You were huge.
Thank
I
you.
love it when you get animal like that. I said a couple of times, he's going to out-rebound his own team. He doesn't care. He'll rip it away from somebody on his own team.
Yeah.
That's my rebound. You know, it's just awesome to watch. Congratulations.
All right, thank you.
Player of the game.
Thank
Nicely
you.
done.
All right,
Thank you.
congratulations, Jess. All right.
Okay, we're happy to have brought you this game. This was a fantastic matchup. Liberty was everything that we thought they were going to be. Anacortes just simply outplayed them.
Right.
Both defensively and offensively, but especially defensively. And you heard, as you alluded to, and then Jesse talked about, kind of a new defensive structure.
Yep.
They obviously got the word and learned how to use it.
Right.
It basically closed down the offense of Liberty to the point where Anacortes' offense overwhelmed them.
Yeah, and they really, I thought Liberty might adjust a little more to it in the second half, but of course, Coach Semp, being who he is, didn't come out that way right away.
Right.
So they probably did talk about it at halftime, but by the time he actually threw it back at him, a lot of the guys have probably forgot what we talked about at halftime.
Right.
So,
Well,
they really struggled with it.
There's always that
both
chess
halves.
match going on between coaches. It's so much fun to watch that as the coaches try to guess what the other coach is going to do, and then I'll do something in response to that. So, that's a whole other level to the game that's just off the floor. So that's a fun thing to watch.
Right.
I thought the team looked really good tonight. I was super excited going into this game, and I was not let down. Some fantastic scoring. We're getting to see some replays here from this game, and as you can see, it was a hotly contested game. There was some great outside shooting. How many outside shooters did we have there, Dave?
For the threes?
Yeah.
We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 made threes, which for Anacortes is not very many, to be honest with you.
But in combination then with fantastic work from the free throw line.
74% from the line.
Yeah. I mean,
as
just
a team.
great.
Yeah.
Just great. Yeah. So and again, Keltner, look at it. On this one, Keltner goes up for the jam, doesn't quite get it, gets his own rebound, puts it in. I mean, really, really some great athleticism out of the Seahawks players tonight.
Well, and the other thing was, Lou, is only 2 or 3 possessions that I recall. I'm sure the coaches recall if there was more, trust me, but 2 or 3 that I recall where we gave up a second shot. One of them we gave up a third opportunity. It just made sure to get them one shot. And for any team, when you're not making the shots and you only get one. That happened to Anacortes in that title game against Clarkson a couple years ago. We kept getting one shot. One shot, and if they're not falling, it makes it really hard to beat a good basketball team.
And then you match that up with if on the other end of the floor you're giving up a couple of shots.
Right.
So now the ratios really change. You're getting 1, they're getting 2, and pretty soon they're getting they're twice as many shots as you are through the first half. Is a big difference.
Correct.
We saw some great basketball tonight. We want to thank Mount Vernon High School. They've once again done a great job of hosting here, and especially for allowing AHS Live to come over and get set up. And, the crew has been here for hours getting things ready to go. Jim Thompson over here for hours getting things all wired up. We really appreciate all the behind-the-scenes stuff, and we want to again remind you, if you appreciate this kind of programming, if you like to watch Anacortes High School sports live as much as we like to bring it to you, please call the school, tell them you support that, and you want to make sure you see as much of it as possible, and let them know, because it's a great thing. We love to share it, and as you heard tonight, we're sharing it far and wide across the United States and other countries. It's great to be able to bring people in and have them share in the excitement of Anacortes High School sports. So with that, Dave, we remind people, clear your calendar for 7 o'clock on 7:30.
7:30.
On 7:30 on Saturday night for the District Boys Championship game. Anacortes is going to be in it.
Right, and then don't forget the girls' game tomorrow night, which my understanding will not be on AHS Live, will not be available for that. But so come over and support the girls tomorrow night at 6 p.m. in a loser-out game.
That's
so
right.
Come root them on so they can stay in this tournament and get an opportunity to get that third place berth on Saturday.
There you go.
Right.
Okay, so girls tomorrow night at 6, boys 7:30 on Saturday night in the district championship game.
Right.
Either come over, if you can't come over on Saturday, make sure that you're tuning in from wherever you might be, and let us bring it to you in live HD color and stereo sound. Dave Wilder and Lou D'Amelio and the AHS Live crew, happy to have brought you this tonight. Congratulations to the Seahawks. Dave?
Go Hawks.
There you go. Good night, everybody.